and they say, hello, Hella. Now notice that she's dressed in all black. She's also Lilith, right? The Jesus story don't got nothing to do with no man. So they painted the gender swap to tell us that Isis is a man named Jesus. We know that can't be true because the person that gave us Jesus was a male homosexual that wished he was a woman. King James himself. But we don't know none of that stuff. We don't know who King James was. We don't know the history of King James. We don't know the authorization of the writing of the Book of Demon Knowledge. We don't know none of that about that. So since we don't know that, that can't be part of our math in trying to decipher what's going on. Get it?
No, most definitely.
if it's not part of the math, you can't adjust for it. Everything is part of the equation.
I see.
Just because you don't see it, that means you just can't add it right now. You haven't seen it yet.
Thanks.
Nobody never told you yet. And how do you know you need to add it to the equation? As soon as you realize a cognitive dissonance. I don't call it cognitive dissonance when I'm talking to us in the hood. I say the what the fuck effect. Right? Got the first thing you say is, what the fuck you get that from? Right? I ain't never heard that before. Who told you that and where did you get it from? Oh man, you ain't never heard of, and then it leads into a conversation of discovery. I'm not the person to tell somebody they don't know what they're talking about, and I don't know what they're talking about. I gotta first understand what they're saying.
Thanks.
Before I can tell them, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I can't tell them that in good faith, and I ain't ask them no questions to understand where they coming from. But some people you can read like an open book, especially ones with PhDs, associate's degrees, and bachelors, because they lead with the paperwork. Oh, brother can't tell me nothing. I got a master's degree from Harvard. I went to HBCUs all my whole college life. Right? You can't tell them nothing. But you got exceptions to the rule. They gonna tell you what the idiot think he's saying, and you gonna understand the exception better than you did the fool of the rule. So that's like, I got a cousin pledged in college. And me and him can talk a metaphysical conversation just like we haven't, like me and you sit down and chop it up. And he don't miss a beat. And all he be doing is laugh because he be like, cuz, man, how you know all that? Right? Because while I was locked up, he was in academia. He ain't know I was in Platinum Back University.
Straight shuttle vault.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick,
I told him one day, I said, you wasn't the only one at university. Mine was just University Penitentiary.
Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a real powerful message, man, cause I don't be entertaining a little hate or whatever. But real quick, man, just to let you know, I'm reading a message that a great chief on his land sent to us, and it was a beautiful message. She said, we must acknowledge and protect elder matriarch energies to help identify and guide young women elders. And that came from Mama Callie. And then she's a big chief in the land. You see what I'm saying? Mama Boomy and Timber, those big, I mean, they some big chiefs on the land. Legacy, Light Feather, Dope Enough, Rebel Divine, and I want to keep supporting, like also Unscrambled Minds. I love their channel and what they putting down. And somebody in Africa hit me up today, and we have ambassadors all in Africa, right? And the ambassador said, "Yo, let them know that there's ignorant people everywhere, right? We got crazy people on a Friday night, on a manifestation night, that act like they don't like you, but they took their time on a Friday night that could be doing anything in the universe to come here and stare in your face and text. Likewise, you got people that say ignorant stuff all the time. And the people in Africa was like, no, that's not us. These are the same thing that we would call boulets. These are the ones that had a little money and came over here with their own mind frame. But there's people over there trying to do real business with us. They want to see us economically on top, the same way they trying to get on top. And people make it, there's a whole thing going on to keep everybody divided and disrespectful and everything. So I just had to give a shout out to all those matriarchs, like you said, and understanding that like you said, there's big mamas everywhere and they watching, and they most definitely watching. You had a lot of people. I'm gonna show love to the people that show love to us, man. All that dumb stuff, people. You came here on a Friday night to hate. That's crazy. Everybody's saying hello to the chief, man. I'm trying to see if I miss any questions real quick. I don't want to get too far. Shout out Women Make Heaven. That's a real thing. Peace. Cancer 25, peace. He back. I was just watching part 2 with him and his sister Freedom. Most definitely. That was a great show, man. That's a classic show. So I'm about to get back to it. I just want to show love to everybody that show love to us, man. We skip all over the haters, bro. Also, man, you want to touch on the Black Madonna. We've been on the matriarch thing for a minute now, and we're trying to push this matriarch thing for a minute now. Can you break down the Black Madonna for me?
Shout out to brother Albert Cleage. Had the bookstore Shrine to Black Madonna. He had one in Detroit, one in Houston.
It's still in, ain't it?
The one in Detroit is closed. As far as the last time I knew, it had closed down. But it had a group of people that used to meet at this place called Arkantundes that was trying to mobilize resources to keep the bookstore, because it's not only a bookstore, it's a historical relic. Okay, so the origin story to the Black Madonna is the birth of the child Horus.
Shit.
The word Madonna means mama's daughter.